everyone, and welcome to this live session. I hope that everyone is doing well. I had a session yesterday for a different time zone audience, and now I've planned to do another one for another time zone, as I get a lot of messages from folks that they're not able to join these live sessions. So that's why we're doing this live session at this time. I hope that everyone well. You can join the live and ask your questions if you'd like to. Um, I'll start with a reading for the collective energy, and then I'll look into the questions if there's any in the comments, and I'll answer to the questions. There's no need to pay if you have a question. However, those who are the members of my channel or the ones that use the super chats, they get priority for the questions to be answered. If there's anyone that you think from your family or friends that they might benefit this session, you can send them the link, invite them to the live. You can also watch it after, but if you when you have the chance to ask your questions and get a live answer, I try to provide a response to everybody. As I said, those who use super chats, for example, they have priority. Otherwise, I usually keep reading between, I don't know, like less than 1 hour. So if your question was not answered, or you can join again next time, or use the super chats if you need a quick response. So with that, let's start and see what is the collective energy reading. What do we need to know, and what is coming? um, well, I see the solutions for some people are coming, are provided. Some situations, yeah, absolutely. Two things are getting to each other. Two solutions, two suggestions are coming from two different parties, and it's going to help you find a way. If there's a situation that is bothering you, if there's something that is somehow troublesome, a dispute, something that I see many people are involved, a solution will be provided. I see anger, or I see some kind of power or energy from a female. The female energy is very strong, and they're showing, I don't know, they say that person, they're showing their teeth. So I see of aggressiveness from a female energy that's not expected. Like, for example, just an example, like a mother in the family, like they want to show that they're a decision maker, or like if someone in the company, they want to show that they are the person who makes the decision. So something like that. Someone puts their finger and somewhere, and they try to show that I am the final thinker. But again, I see there's a lot of audience. If you are in the audience and you're just hearing about this, try not to get into that discussions, because they're going to change, and that is doing this for temporary reasons. They just have a specific single person that they want to show their to them. So the whole population, the whole company, the whole family, they should not be scared or affected. That's what I see. I don't know. I see some kind of aggression for some people, but that's just towards some or one person, so it's not for everyone. Something like that. Be careful if you're walking, specifically if you walk barefoot. Be careful if you're walking. There might be something on the floor that, I don't know, you pick up, and it might be troublesome. It might cause you some, how can I say, a series of doctor's appointments and visits, and maybe messages. Specifically, if you want a dry surface, I don't know if you walk in the like somewhere that is very hot, and you just try, or on the beach, or on lands that are very dry. I don't know why I'm in this. And be careful. Also, if you're going to some hot places, very hot places, be careful about that. It might be hot, very hot, like deadly hot. If there are places like national parks, that people go like for a day trip or for a backpack trip. Beautiful at this time in the northern hemisphere. The summer is very hot at some people, and people might even lose their life. It's really serious, so make sure you do not do something that's regretful. Look at this Bitcoin sign. There might be a big jump in Bitcoin. It might be of the attention in the news. People might be buying, selling, or again, there might be, I'm sorry to say this, but a fake jump in the price or a fake loss in the value of Bitcoin. There is a temporary effect from someone that they just want to show their power to the system. But Bitcoin might be very, very popular in the coming weeks or even in the next month, and you might want to be aware about the situation. Definitely, there is a good news. Someone will announce something. That's going to be announced. In the television, in the radio, that's going to get a lot of attention. It's like a how can I say, it's an announcement. It's like a success. It's like a birth of someone. Like, for example, in a royal family, there's a birth, or in the royal family, there's something well pleasant, or something like that. Not necessarily, it doesn't need to be about the royal family, but we might see good news from a lady that makes everyone happy. Someone might appear where that everyone is seeing them after a long time. After they have been disappeared, they have been gone, they appear. I see people are maybe interviewing them, or they are taking pictures, interviews. But this person, their problems are and they're back. So I think it's a good news as well. Many people are happy. Um, I see for some people they're in isolation and they might be waiting for a news for their release. I don't know if there's someone in jail or there's someone in some kind of isolation. There is hope coming for them. Maybe they have no hope, but it doesn't necessarily mean that someone should be in a jail. It could be someone who's stuck in a situation, they don't have any hope that they can be released, but there is hope coming. Things are going to be changed in a way that you did not expect. There might be fundamental changes, even in the government or in the family. I don't know, somehow things change for them and they'll be released from this sadness. I see a woman, I see a female energy with beautiful hair, beautiful long hair. For me, it's like a Native American, Southern American, something like that. Aborigines, yeah, Aborigines, maybe in those regions in Canada. I see I see some big news about them from Alaska, in United States, or northern regions. I don't know if they have a woman who's very important for them. There might be a woman leading those groups, something like that. A man is passing by the power to a woman. A female energy is getting more power. I also see that in the sky there is this movement, there's these changes in the sky in the next month, which bringing a lot of changes, a lot of fantastic resolutions, and also change in our lives, unexpected changes, which can be positive for some, and for some people might be shocking. If you have a little boy, 8 to 12-year-old boy, I don't know, try to make sure they're in good hands. I don't know if they go to clubs, like clubs, they go to summer camps. Make sure they are in good hands. I just leave it at that. And I see that one person is starting to I don't know, maybe two are starting to talk to each other. Maybe they're going to coffee shops. Maybe they're going to get to know each other, which is nice. But if one of them have children, again, make sure this child is somewhere safe, or in good hands. Again, that's what I want to say. This is a bumpy road for someone to get to success, but they're very successful. For some of you, there are parallel ways, parallel paths, and you can absolutely find your way. Don't be very much picky about what I need to do, because both decisions, both alternatives are going to get you to the same destination in the same pattern. There's not a big change that you might want to consider. That's what I see for now. I think we're at 10 minutes. Let's see who's in the chat. I do this because some people are always asking, they're not in the chat because of the time zone, so I decided to do this reading. If you have questions, you can come and ask. I will usually answer them in the live session. I don't usually get to, and um, in the like when the live is not there, I can't really answer the questions unless you want to have a private reading. For a private, and find my contact in the about tab. So let's start the questions. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Shay for using the chats. We start with your question. Let's see what is coming for you, Shay, in this week. What do we need to know for you? Okay, a very good phone call. Either yourself or family related. You had someone who's related to you by blood, like your mother or your sister. They're gonna receive very good news. Something that on the phone is a phone call. Maybe you to call them and make them very happy, or they receive a phone call that makes them very happy. If it's regarding, if it's about you, I see that this phone call is about a situation that you were hoping to settle, something that has been giving you discomfort. You were waiting for the situation to change, and it gave you anxiety in general. Like you were asking what is coming, like how this thing is going. A test result, a medical test result that you're waiting. The result is good. There's nothing to worry. I see some winds. I see some turbulence. I don't know if you're going through a period that things are a little bit shaky, maybe at work or maybe the family. Maybe there are some things that you're I don't know. It's a little bit unstable. Even if there are things that are not figured out, don't worry. It's going to be stable soon. Don't stress yourself a lot about that. I see a branching for you. There's a new something is branching out for you, which is actually helpful, which is actually very nice, and it's going to help you in the long run. Let's see what is the pull cards for you. What else we need to know? What is the message? Yeah, I see money coming. There might be something that some decision that you might want to make, some stressful decision that you had regarding money or regarding support or regarding a gentleman. It is going to be resolved. It's going to be in a good way. If you were thinking about your money situation, that money is going to get to you. Someone will leave something valuable. It can be a phone call. As I said, it might be a phone call that gives you some positive news and makes you very happy. Okay, so that was, I hope you liked the answer. Let's start with Lisa. Hello, my dear. I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see what's the message in the upcoming week. Let's take a look for Lisa. What do we need to know and what is coming? Okay. Well, if you're swimming, make sure you're careful about that. If you're going to the pool, if you're swimming, if you're going to the beach, try to have, I don't know, try to make sure that everything is good and safe. Don't go somewhere that you don't know, like in the beach, something like that. Other than that, is saying that try to be cautious, try to be protected. Have this kind of layer of protection for yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean like physical protection. It can be energetic as well. I mean, in the next coming days, try to, I don't want to say go under a shell, or I don't want to say shelter. Try to be invisible. Try to, specifically use the escalation, to just be protected. Even if like you think people have, you're in the center of attention, try to protect yourself with those kind of, how can I say, rituals. You will be in the center of attention. You will absorb a lot of attention. You have a very good luck, actually, I can say. And you're close to a big goal, a very big goal, a light, something which is bigger than a candle, like it's a huge candle is burning. And you will get to sign something. You're very sure about it. You're very determined. You wanted this. You are, how can I say, ready for it. And it's going to happen. But I said, this success, being recognized, this whatever it is that is so big that makes you very happy, needs some kind of protection. You need to protect yourself from envious people. If you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new relationship, if you're going on a journey, specifically, I don't know, if you're, for example, traveling somewhere that, I don't know, somehow you're in the center of attention, that's what I can say. Again, make sure to cover yourself. If you're going in the sun, again, maybe you need to protect your skin, something like that. Unusual protection is needed, something that doesn't necessarily needs to happen. Like maybe you don't need to put sunscreen indoors, but maybe it's so hot and like awfully like terribly hot that you need to put sunscreen at home as well. Some level of protection needs to increase. I just gave you an example. I hope you have a safe and a wonderful week, and I hope you liked it. For Kevin, let's see how what's August bring for you. Number one is bringing money. It is something that was due, something is past, is coming back for you. I see big fish in your coffee. You are something that I don't know, like it's getting to you from, it's coming to you that from other people. Like for example, some people help you. Many people, multiple people are in this cycle to get you to what you wanted. Maybe it's the money that, for example, you sold a property. Maybe it was inheritance money. That you had to wait for a lot of signatures, people had to sign, it had to go to many organizations, and finally it's getting to yourself, it's finally coming to your bank account. So that's coming. It's a big fish. For some reason, it can be also a big Pisces person, or in the season of Pisces, a great success is coming. I see 4 people in your life that are fundamental. They are having important roles. They can also be passed away, but they made an impact in your life. They can be, for example, your parents, your great grandparents. One of them I see as a gentleman who has a bigger figure, and he's the center. I see your family, your generation. I see your ancestors, not ancestors, like your relationships with your past individual, like the past individuals in your family. Something from them is coming. Something, maybe talent in yourself that's in your generation, in your family, that somehow is going to bring me, is going to make a wealth for you, or it's a talent that's going to be separated. You can focus on that in the month of August. You might also find out about your relatives, your family, extended family even, maybe. Maybe this is again a Pisces. Again, I see energy of a gentleman. If there's someone who has departed or they left the relationship, they have been blocked in the place that they go, and they want to come back. A gentleman who had decided to leave, but they either didn't leave, they'll come back very quickly, or they have their way to go, and anyway they'll come back. This is just in a case that someone has left or departed. That was the message for you. I hope you liked it. For Pia, okay, let's see if the theater you work there again for Pia. Let's see that. I see that you're reviewing your memories. I don't know, you're looking at pictures, you're looking at the memories that you had, you're looking at the website, maybe you're still in contact with some people who are working there. You're very ambitious to get back. You think it was and I see one person that still works there. Maybe you're in relation, like you know them still, you get to talk to them, or you are in touch with each other, and they will help you. They'll be very happy. They might even call you to come back to work. And I see, actually it comes, yeah, I would say you will go back to that theater. Maybe right now, maybe not in August right away, but there will be a movement. They will want you back. At least one person will do their best to get you back to this job, or to this. I just have to say that things might be changed a little bit if you go. I don't know if you're working there as as of now. I'm sorry, looking at all right now. If you go back, you might think, or you might feel that things a little bit changed. Um, Apart from that, I see a huge relief coming to your life. Some kind of peaceful energies around you, which is very, very nice. I don't know if you have a pet. I see a pet next to you, which is actually give you a lot of, like a lot of peaceful energy, pleasure, peace. I see letter Z. For some reason, you might want to. You have finished something, or you have finished a project, or you have finished some troublesome situation. And if you're in any troublesome situation, or even a finance problems, financial problems, see an end to that. It will be done, and your energy is going to be calm, quiet. You'll be enjoying the rest of the year. So that was it. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed your reading. Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, I'm doing different time zone today for those who missed the live last night. Wow, I'm happy that I was right again. Thank you so much. Hi, Maria. Hello. Thank you for being here. Hi. Thank you, Lisa. Hello. For Maria, uh, let's see about your career. If there's any message for your care for Maria, what do we need to know for Maria? Wow. You're a very strong person. You find your way, you continue, not give up. I see that you just came out of a stormy situation, job at work, or you will, if there's a stormy situation, if there's turbulence, if there's anxiety, discussions, I don't know, up and downs, very soon it's going to be ended. You're going to come out of that safe and sound. Not one can survive the situation like yourself. If there are problems, if there are issues at work, I see that you're safely, happily, and strongly coming out of that. So it's in your favor. Don't worry. If people are trying to give you a hard time, they will not. They will not be successful. I also see that you might come up with a brilliant idea about something, maybe something that you have in mind, but you didn't share with a lot of people, which is a thing. You kept it to yourself, and then at the right time, you come out with your idea, which is great. Um, you might also go visit the big boss in the company if like there's someone who's your manager or even bigger than them. I see you're very well prepared. They're expecting you, and things will go well. Maybe you have that brilliant idea to share with that person as well. I see a recognition for you. I don't know if you have any kind of decoration desk or at where you work, but I see some shape like a stone or some kind of something like a stone, not quite like this, not like this, but something like decoration. Something is on your desk, or I see a mushroom. I see a mushroom shape. It's not. I'm not saying it's a mushroom. It's a mushroom in shape. Yeah, there is some kind like this. Something I don't know. Maybe it's like your puncher. Maybe it's something on your desk. But I would say you're stable, very, very stable in your work. You're getting very experienced. Will come to ask you questions. Apart from that, I don't know if you're giving care to someone. I don't know if you, in your job you're giving care, you're a nurse, or you're a caregiver. But it could be also not in your job, but I see it, so I have to tell you. You're taking care of an elderly person or someone who's disabled. If you are not, it could be a good idea maybe to donate to those kind of institutions who they take care of people who are not able to work. If you have issues with your job anytime, just an idea or a suggestion. Whenever you have problems in your job, just donate some money to people who cannot work and they are in some institutions. That will be also very helpful. I'll also see an end to a tough situation, which you'll be happy. You'll wrap it up, and it's gone. You'll send it out. Maybe a project is also finished. You finish it, you deliver it, you just get it. Very good. You're a very strong person. If you feel like people can bother you, they cannot. You're very, very strong, luckily. And you also might be evaluated, but with great top A plus evaluation. So good for you, and hope you liked it. For Kelly, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's see what else we have. Um, thanks for Chanel. Hello, my dear. Let's see what is the message for Chanel. Mm, let's take a look for now. You have three ideas. That's interesting. You have three paths in front of you. There are three news. There are three subjects that are gonna make you busy in the upcoming month or until the end of the year. You're thinking a lot. I don't know if you smoke, but I see that you might be thinking about this a lot when you're smoking. If you're not smoking, it's just that when you're like you're watching TV, when you're deep down, like connecting with yourself, like with your inner self, you think about this. I would say I'm trying to see what, so it could be about a situation or a scenario that happened in the past. You need to make a decision. I can see that number one, there's victory for you. You will win in this situation. You have to unsolve something. You have to break something open. You have to unlock something. If there is something in your possession that you are limiting the resources for, some, for example, for your kids, you're limiting their access to, I don't know, something. I mean, I don't want to give an example in the parenting part of life, so I don't want to give that. But it's something that you're letting, and you have to let it a little bit loose. Maybe it's about information. Maybe it's about something you're not sharing with someone. So the reading is in you. If you are in a process of decision making, try to share it as you can or you feel comfortable with others to get their feedback. Someone they can help you very easily. For example, I want to buy an apartment. I have three regions in the city, and I'm just thinking to myself, where should I spend my money? But if I just talk to my sister and tell her about my idea, she might say, "Oh, like the neighbor A is horrible. Like I have, like something like that." There is some clarity coming if you start giving a little bit information or giving a little bit money, giving a little bit freedom to something. You have to let go of something a little bit so that the guidance is coming to you. Maybe you have to spend a little bit of money. Maybe you have to spend a little bit of more time on that, something like that. I see for you. But in general, I see that it's going to be successful. And you'll be happy with the outcome, my dear. For rose readings, thanks for being here, my dear. Thanks for using these super chats. Oh my God. Again, an election question. I do not know the VP nominees. I don't know them, so I will give you in some whatever I feel about who this person might be, because I don't know names. You said Josh Shapiro. Okay, I'll look for that. But let's see in general, who's the person that she might pick. Again, I do not have any idea about these people, as I do not, I'm not aware of that situation. So let's see, for your question, Rose, what do we need to know? Who is this person? Well, number one, I see a gentleman for sure. And this gentleman is not old, is middle-aged, and he has broad shoulders. He might be hairless, completely hairless maybe, but he's a very wise person. Of course, I'm seeing his suits. He has children. I see one girl and a little one in. I don't see a woman around him. I don't see a woman around him. I see a little girl, and I see another baby in his arms. I don't know what gender. This person had. I don't know. The hair is maybe they're not bald, but they have very short hair, something like that. Because yeah, I don't know. The hair is Yeah, what is important for me, I don't see a woman around them. That attracts my attention, and this person is very loved, very much loved, or they some people really like him. He will be very popular. Maybe he has been working with about children or with children, or about some people's right to have children. I see in his campaign or his role will focus on children. Maybe he talks about children a lot. Um, he also came out after a time that he was hidden, was not in attention. Maybe he was in center of attention for a while, and then now he was then dormant for a little bit. He was not in the headlines. He's coming back. I see that's what I see. I'm trying to see if I see letters for you. In his initials, he might be left-handed. I also can say that as well. He will do interviews. He has been doing a lot of interviews. He's not hairless. Maybe his hair has a specific color, or he does color his hair, but it looks very natural. That's what I can see. Sorry. And I think if you asked one person's name, Josh Shapiro. Let's just pull cards for him, see if he can be the pick. Let's see about Josh Shapiro. Oh no, I mean there are talks about him, but there's a lot of negative talks about him. People are not. I mean, the people of teams he's asking for advice, they're giving. There's a lot of noise around him. There's not a lot of positive things to tell about. I think this person is busy with other things. She will be happy to have them. Maybe she really wants to have them, but either they will escape, or somehow the situation, the feedback from other people makes her depart. Leave that candidate. She will go find another candidate. No, I don't think so. She's this person, but I think the feedback is not that possible, or there's lines that she's scared. There's some public, I don't know, like opinion that she's not worried, she's worried about, and she thinks that cannot be handled with him. So that's what I see. For Kelly, let's see about anyone. No, I guess I didn't. Okay, let's see about September in Greece. Let's see. I'm very excited. You're going to Greece. Let's see how the trip will be for you, my dear. Definitely you're visiting family. That's for sure. Someone is absolutely expecting you. They are so happy that you're going. They're very much waiting for you. I don't know if it's an older than your mother, maybe father, aunt, maybe another cousin. Someone very much waiting to see you, and they know that it's shown to me that you're coming from a long way. I see you enjoying the journey. It's going to be a smooth flight. I don't see any problem. I don't know if you're going with Lufthansa or you're going with Air France. I kind of see it. I know which airline has this paid. Yeah, and I think it looks like Lufthansa. Anyways, and maybe you stop in Germany. Whatever it is, it's great. You might visit people from Germany as well. It's going to be a great time. I see also that you spend some time by yourself in the beautiful nature. You might go somewhere that you see the sea, and oh my God, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be very, very nice. You might also buy souvenirs and bring back for yourself. The opportunity for commerce for you. I don't know, you might bring something and sell here. I don't know, you might bring olive oil. I don't know if you can do that. Or some souvenirs, some dry food, or something that you bring back with you to where you live, and you sell it and you get a lot of money. Somehow this trip is going to, yeah, British Airline also has that little wing thing. I see a wing. Anyway, so there might be an opportunity for you to make money. I don't know if you'll be given some gifts or some money, or somehow there is some benefit for you. I see you spend most of the time relaxing, talking, eating with people. Maybe even I see a boat. You might go on a boat trip or something. I mean, but it's actually very nice. But the message for you is that you can there's opportunity for you to make money. I don't know if what you can, because I see your suitcases. I see your you're taking with yourself a lot of gifts. Like you have two or one suitcase is full, and going bring them back empty. And there's a possibility for you to make money. That's what you had to know, and I had to tell you. I hope you have a lot of fun, my dear. Um, for JD, how my person is feeling. Okay, let's see how they're feeling about you. Let's look at their feeling for JD. What do we need to know? Wow, I see the beautiful full moon. Um, Wow, this person, they have in the corner of your, they have you in the corner of their head all the time. You're like a headband. I mean, just an example, energetic, like a headband. When you put a headband on, it's always there. This person has in their head. They're thinking about you all the time. They feel like there's an obstacle in front of them. They cannot move forward, but they have a lot of ideas to talk about you, or to tell you, or to start with you. I see an egg, but there might be a movement from this person. You might hear from them. You might get a signal from them, that because they show that they're not, I don't know, they're distanced, or you don't get what you really need from them. You don't get that energy. You don't get that excitement from them. But I see by Easter, they might be, and this person is worth investment, is worth it. Okay, if he it's just so funny. He wears a headband. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just don't know what to say. They wear headbands, so you're there with the headband with them. I think I just answered your question. They do think about you. Be a little patient. This person is worth it, the wait. There's some obstacles that they have to finish clear, and then they'll move towards you. They'll have a better ability. Something is making them upset. Some, not you. It's not related to you. Maybe it's a job relation, whatever. It's making them upset, but it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be over. And this headband also brings them luck, or there's a reason they have the headband. It's for a good reason. That's amazing. I hope I answered your question, my dear. Okay, last question. We're almost at 40 minutes. For Rose, let's see about your interview on Wednesday. What do we need to tell you? What do you need to know before you go to the interview? Well, the energy is telling me that, well, go prepared. Try to be very much prepared. Try to read a lot about the situation. I see the person who left that, how can I say, that position. If you can have access about to them, ask them why they left. Because, or maybe ask about them from the interviewer, like maybe ask a very naive question, like why this position is open, and who exactly you are looking to hire. Ask about the previous person, and that may be something that is key. Maybe they like you. Maybe they will like that you ask that question. I don't know. Somehow, asking about the history of the position, who was there that left, could help you. That could give you a key, and that could be a key and a sword in your hand. You have to go with knowledge, and you have to be prepared, and you have to go with power. Try to get as much as information as you can about the job, about people who were working them. I think the person who's interviewing, there is a very positive person. He's or she's positive. I see them as a masculine. Maybe they're just a female who's very masculine, but I see them as a man. They have a lot of charisma. You can actually start to break the ice with them. Just try to ask relevant questions. And then if they like you in a way that, like, oh, I like this person, she's smart, she asks good questions, she's blah, 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 they will hire you. No way. They're not looking for a Nobel Prize person, or like they're not looking for any specific person. They just had bad experience with the previous people. Even if you ask them about them, they might they might open their chest and talk to you about what they asked person, something like that. try to ask good questions, and I think it's going to be the advice for you for this job interview. Thank you, everyone. I tried my best to accommodate other people from you this time zone. I hope that I was successful. I wish you all the best, and until the next time, everyone, stay blessed.